Hello and welcome. My name is Gillis and we're here to play Jenga. Jenga is a fun game which you can play at all sorts of parties. You can play them at drinking parties, you can play them with your kids at home, and you can play them as, games that I won't talk about right here. But first thing about Jenga is that there's some simple rules. First, you gotta pull it out of the box. That's key. And then you gotta stack them up. And then you gotta play till it falls. And then after it falls, you restack because it's about making losers. And what I have here is a half-built Jenga. As you can notice, each of the stacks here are crisscross in 3 blocks. The reason for doing that is because you do not stack Jenga in the same direction, because if you stack them in the same direction as you see here, if you pull something, it takes 2 at a time. So you want to stack it crisscross. I dropped that piece there. And so then you have this tray, which is pretty nifty because they put it in the box. This off-brand of Jenga here, they didn't give you a tray, which kind of sucks because you have to kind of like maneuver it and the blocks are off. But back to this Jenga here. So you stack it up crisscross with the tray to make it nice, strong, and firm. Because the key to Jenga is not to drop it out of your hand when you're stacking it, but to stack it straight like this. And so I'm going to move that over to the side. And I'm going to take this off-brand here and show you a little bit of the rules of Jenga. I'm going to put it right over here, actually. Sorry about that. As you can tell, it's called the wobbling tower on the box, and you can tell why, because it's already wobbling. And Jenga is played with one hand. It's not played with 2 hands, but 1 hand, because it makes it harder. And you look at the stack here, and the goal is to continue to pull the blocks out and to stack them on the top and to make the tower as high as you can. And as you continue to pull pieces out, you stack them on the top in the opposite direction as you stacked it originally. And the goal of this game is actually to make people lose. So you continue to stack it up until it gets so wobbly that the next person who's playing puts something on the top there and it falls down and everyone laughs and has a good time. And when I would play, we would have the person who made it fall down have to do something that was uncomfortable for them. But you don't have to play like that, especially with kids. So you stack up, and so we have here, one of the rules of Jenga too is to be obnoxious. Like when someone's stacking something up, you can yell, Jenga, 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 or what do they call this again? The tumbling tower, tumbling tower. And you do as many things as you can, but you cannot touch the tower as the person stacking because that's cheating. So this is Jenga. Buy a box, bring it home, stack it up, and play with your friends, not by yourself because it's lonely like that, and it's not as much fun. So this is Jenga with Gillis, and we'll see you next time.